A study by the United States General Accounting Office concluded that bus rapid transit presents an attractive option for mass transit and has several advantages over rail systems: a lower capital cost for construction and a lower operating cost, and also a higher speed. The Honolulu rail would cost as much as $300 million per mile, whereas you can improve a lane for buses on arterial streets for $1 million per mile. Or you could build a new lane for buses. A busway would cost about $14 million per mile, again compared to the Honolulu rail system at $300 million per mile. So it's just a huge difference. Advocates for rail like to claim that the operating cost for rail is less than that for bus rapid transit. When you factor in all of the numbers, it turns out that the BRT systems are less expensive to operate than light rail. And this is partly due to their greater ridership and their greater flexibility. The buses don't have to be running all day empty the way trains will be in the non-peak hours. Studies comparing the operating costs of rail versus bus rapid transit have been conducted in Dallas and Denver, Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, San Diego, and San Jose, and in all cases they found on average the bus rapid transit costs 80% less per mile to operate than rail. These same cities were also studied regarding the speed of the system of the bus rapid transit versus rail, and they found that the speed advantage of buses was about 50% faster on average than rail. The bottom line is that rubber tire transit on roadway lanes is in nearly all cases more cost-effective, more flexible, and enables a higher level of service to riders than rail. A bus lane can be built much more quickly and much more cheaply than a rail line, and they can be easily repaired. The bus lane is typically a lane of asphalt compared to an assemblage of rails and power supplies and signals and thousands of electronic components that go into a heavy rail system. Buses are built by hundreds of highly competitive manufacturers all around the world, whereas rail cars are custom designed by just a handful of companies worldwide, often subject to no-bid contracts.